Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Tuesday. It is the 21st of March, 2023, right? Make sure I say that right. Beautiful day here this morning at the homestead. So, kind of wanted to, we're going to walk. I'm going to show you what we've gotten done here, and it may not look like a lot, but it's been 4 loads of gravel put in here. I did fill in this little rut spot here where they had the water coming down through here, and you can see a lot of it has washed away. Down there is a freaking absolute mess though, but anyway, I did want to talk about, I'm going to show you this part first, and then I'm going to talk about the topic. So we got the ruts from, driving up and down through here, and we had put this lighter stone, like a crush and run type of gravel, in here last year, and obviously that did not hold up. So we got the number 2 stone in here. Now I do need to come down here a little more, probably another 15-20 feet this way, so that'll be another full load of gravel. But these ruts here were pretty deep, and so especially on this side over here and up here. But this here in this area, this is 3 loads of gravel in this area. So me, I had put this in here. So it's a pretty decent stretch that is now graveled here. I did that spot there. I did the ruts up by the truck. So that was 3 loads of gravel in here. And now we'll go on top and I'll show you. I started on the other side just because I've been meaning to get on this other side and hit this spot for a while and just hadn't gotten it done. I think I'm going to do another load today, and that's a game plan anyway, and we'll see what happens with that. But I wanted to talk about the peace deal brokered by China with Saudi Arabia and Iran. So now I'm not Muslim, so I don't understand the whole dynamics of the, everything with being Muslim. But they've had a hatred. One is Sunni and the other is Shiite Muslim. And I couldn't tell you what the difference is. I don't get it. It sort of reminds me of the whole thing over in Ireland with the Catholics and the Protestants fighting each other over religion. I find it foolish, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, But they're sworn enemies, been sworn enemies for a long time. They've been fighting each other, been at loggerheads for a long time. Well, China comes in and brokers a peace deal. So for the first time, they've got this peace deal in place between Iran and Saudi Arabia. Now there's talk that Saudi Arabia may change, and look at her, she's having so much fun. That Saudi Arabia may decide to trade in oil instead of the US dollar to the yuan, which is obviously China's currency. And so that's an interesting concept, and we'll see what happens with that, but I find that really interesting as well. Alright, so I started hitting this area here. There was a really deep rut right there, and you can actually see it's still kind of lower in that spot. So I started hitting in here. I'm going to walk down to the corner down here too. But so with right here and what I put into the turn is another full load. It doesn't look like a whole lot, guys, but I'll tell you, it's just obviously when you're coming up here, I still got to hit the rest of this up through there. So from what I have here, I'm thinking I got at least 3 more loads, maybe 4, to do in just this section here. So there's plenty to do, but I figure if I get this section here done and then put another load on the other side in that other part, that's going to make getting from basically where the start of my property is here on the turn up through here much easier. And that's what I'm trying to make sure I can do, and putting this stone in here is going to really help with this. So a lot of people have been asking, how is things holding up down here? So we're going to walk down here as well. But anyway, so with this situation, China is now going around trying to be the big peacemaker around the world, which I find quite interesting, you know. But all right, so there was I put, God, I don't even know how many loads of gravel in here, plus all those bags of Quickcrete, if you guys had watched the videos. But you can see I put a little bit of stone right here and a little bit more stone there. I do have to hit this spot right here, and I want to hit this one here. They've kind of sunk down a little bit, not bad, still very easy to drive over. But this is held up really well, considering how bad this was. This was really bad here. So I will definitely add more stone here, and I will put some more over here as well. But other than that, this whole area has held up really nicely. I mean, this was a complete mess all the way out here. And I did put more, I had stone up in here as well that we had done before. But the game plan is going to be, once I get these loads that I want to put up through here, so you figure probably 4 loads more here, at least 1 more load on the backside, so there's 5 loads right there. And then come over on this way and start hitting up through here. Up through here, right now with it being dry, it looks good. But as soon as it gets wet, it really turns into a mess. And so, I mean, this here was a really bad low spot that I had hit. You can see the ruts here, so I definitely want to hit those ruts. Come up through here, you can see it, you know. So what you're seeing here is I've been driving on this spot here and in the center to avoid the ruts. But you know, these got to be hit. So that is definitely something that I'm going to be working on. You know, like I said, this is just right through here. Again, when this gets wet, this gets really sloppy. So I will hit these ruts as well. It's just, like I said, it's going to be time consuming. It is going to be a chore. And then there's still the rest of the road that really needs work as well. But I had to just kind of make a decision. Okay, what am I going to take care of first? And I just was like, you know what? I'm tired of coming around a turn and then cutting over and going on the grass and up the hill this way. Now that's held up very well, okay? But we are coming into, you know, April is next month, and there's that old saying, right? April showers bring May flowers. So I know that I need to just keep being, you know, methodical, keep working at this. But you know, it's slow and steady. I mean, if you guys remember this section right through here, this was horrible. I mean, it was like beyond horrible. I put, what, over 30 bags? I know it was over 30. I don't remember exactly how many I put in here, but I put a lot of bags of Quickcrete in here first, and then we put the stone on top. And it was just load after load after load, and it was so deep and it was so muddy that it was a nightmare. So I just was, you know, we got that part done. And because you can see, I would cut in and I was coming up through this way. I mean, it was, and then, you know, cutting in around this way. So with having this part, just this part done, has made a huge difference. But, you know, it was a lot of work. And, you know, depending on what the weather's doing, I mean, if you have a rainy day, it's kind of tough doing it when it's a rainy day. But you know, right now today's decent, so I definitely want to get at least one more load done today. And you know, just I actually need to hit back through here as well, but that rut in that spot right there was pretty bad. And what I'm going to just do now at this point, I can get around and I can deal with this for right now here. I definitely want to get stone in there too, but I just want to keep going up the hill, hit the ruts, go up the hill so that I can stay right on the road, right? And you know, slow and steady, it's going to get better. It's already better. 4 more loads of gravel in, and you know, we're getting there. A lot of work to do, but if I just stick at it methodically, it'll get done. But anyway, so what do we got time-wise here? Where am I at? I should probably jump off of here. But anyway, I do want to hear your guys' thoughts on that whole situation. You know, is China setting up where, you know, all these countries that are big oil producers, you know, they're all on the same page, all with the same team? It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. And it'll be interesting to see moving forward what happens with all of that. So I'd like to definitely hear your thoughts on that. Remember, folks, look at how beautiful that is. Even this time of year, before the leaves come out, still absolutely gorgeous to see. And just the mountains everywhere. To be tucked into these mountains is just unbelievably awesome. Very, very blessed to be here. I feel it every day. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love it down here. Lots of work to do, though. Lots of work to do, but that's okay. We will get at it. So anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. If we could ever truly figure that one out, we absolutely will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Don't pull that in the road. What are you, a nut job? Leave that out of the road. I don't want to run over that. Watch, come on. Move, move. Hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So that's really important. But last but not least, STD. Step thing and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right, I hope y'all are having a great day. Please be safe, continue to prep, continue to get ready. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.